School would be way more awesome if we could snack on yummy candy during classes. Unfortunately, teachers don't agree with this, so we have to trick them. Here are 20 epic ideas on how to sneak your favorite snacks to class.
You, out! Leave it!
Sour gummy worms. Yum! Is there anything better? Here's an easy way to sneak them in class. Take a few coloring pencils and glue them together using a glue gun or a super glue. You'll end up with a panel made out of pencils. It sort of reminds me of those wooden water rafts. Take a clean tin pencil case and fill it up with loads of delicious gummy worms or any other snack of your choice. To hide this goodness from your teacher, place the pencil cover on top. What an epic idea that allows us to have our favorite gummy snacks always on hand during class. When you feel a bit hungry, simply lift the cover and grab a treat. Delicious and super sneaky. The teacher will never suspect that your pencil case is filled with snacks and not just pencils. Is Katie eating a lip balm? Of course not, this is one of my favorite chocolate treats. Get an empty and completely clean EOS container ready. Grab a pair of pliers and start clipping away the tiny sticks in the middle of the container. The plastic is quite soft, so this isn't hard to do at all. We got a larger empty space ready to be filled with the most delicious treat ever. You can use any rounded shaped chocolate or candy. I decided for the one called Raffaello. Push it inside the opening, screw the lid on, and it's ready to go with you to school. White chocolate and coconut combination is so delicious. It is also white, which is perfect because from the distance it looks exactly like a lip balm. Bingo! I already showed you how to sneak one candy bell to school in a form of a bookmark. But what if we want to smuggle more than one of these treats to class? I have an idea. Take a notebook that has a thicker front cover. With the help of a ruler and an X-Acto knife, cut out a rectangle piece. Now our notebook has an opening, kind of like a picture frame. Take a transparent folder like this and stick it to the inner side of the notebook cover. Time to grab a bunch of candy bells. Place them inside the folder close to each other. See how amazing this looks? Your teachers and classmates will think that this is just a lovely, colorful, striped notebook. Meanwhile, you'll be able to snack on those yummy candy bells with no worries on your mind. These rounded gummies are so delicious, but also very convenient. Sneaking them to school is a piece of cake. Take an empty and squeaky clean glue stick container. These donut-shaped candies fit perfectly inside because they have a hole in the middle. So throw as many of these treats as you can inside the glue stick bottle. This is amazing. Whenever you need a little sweet pick-me-up during class, simply reach for the glue stick. So convenient and nonetheless very tasty. Just make sure to use a non-toxic glue stick and wash it really well. Because yes, you wanna enjoy your sweets in a sneaky way, but most importantly, you need to enjoy them safely. Salty breadsticks. Perfect when you crave something crispy and savory. Here's an insanely cool idea to sneak them in class. Grab a set of coloring pencils that come in a tube shape. Put the lid off and take the coloring pencils out. Now pick a few old and very short coloring pencils, apply some hot glue on the tip and stick them to the inside of the lid like this. Can you see the trick already? When you put your new lid on the empty tube, it looks like it is full of coloring pencils. However, we know that there's actually plenty of space to store treats inside. You can literally put anything in there. Gummies, Smarties, Skittles, but as said, I'm going for the salty breadsticks. Pop as many as you can fit in the tube. Close the container with the coloring pencils lid and you're good to go. How flippin' awesome is this idea, right? No more boring and hungry hours in class. Simply grab a couple of your breadsticks and your tummy is satisfied. Just keep the noise level as low as possible. You don't want to interrupt your teacher. Nerds candies are so tasty and cute. They are a must during classes, so check out this amazing hack to hide them from your teacher. Grab an eraser and pull it out of the wrapper. Take a knife and make a cut about 1/3 away from the edge. Now do the same on the other side. As you can see, your eraser has been divided into 3 pieces. Put the middle part aside as we don't need it anymore. Place one eraser piece back inside the wrapper. Now take any small candy of your choice. I want these delicious nerds. First, I'm pouring in lots of blue ones which have the berry flavor. But we do not discriminate. Tropical punch flavor is just as yummy. We need some of those as well. Num num. Lastly, grab the other piece of eraser and place it inside the wrapper. What an epic idea! The eraser looks completely normal and you can still use it to erase your mistakes. But when you have a sweet craving, you can also enjoy a bunch of these delightful nerd drops. This is world's most delicious eraser for sure. Who doesn't love the crispy and tasty goldfish? I certainly do, so let's smuggle them to school. Take a pot of paper clips like this one and take all the clips out. Make a cylinder shape from a piece of paper and place it in the middle of the pot. Now take a bunch of paper clips and start throwing them inside the little opening between the edge of the container and the paper barrier. I have a lot of colorful clips, but of course you can use the simple metal ones as well. When there's plenty of paper clips all around the pot, you can go ahead and grab your favorite snack or candy. I picked loads of crunchy and delicious goldfish. Simply pop them in the middle of the container and they're ready to sneak to school. I am in love with this idea. But if you want a sweet treat, go for mini marshmallows, gummies, or even Smarties, Skittles, etc. Sky is the limit. Here I made another pot with push pins and I filled it with pretzels. I love them so much. Delish. The best part is that you can switch it up and sneak goldfish and pretzels to class one day and other snacks the next day in the same container. I'm talking about balanced diet. Just kidding. all these sweet and salty snacks, we definitely need a refreshing drink in class as well. Take a piece of fabric and place it on a flat surface with the front facing down. Put the cola bottle on top and place a zipper on it as well. Grab a glue gun and apply a stripe of hot glue along one side of the zipper. While the glue is still hot, fold the fabric edge up and stick it to the zipper. Repeat the same step on the top side. Apply the glue, fold the fabric up, and wait for the glue to set. Now take an elastic and tie the ends together as if you would be making a ponytail. And that's it! While it looks like an usual pencil case, it's actually a bottle of cola. It will make sure that we never get thirsty during class. Whenever you're getting tired and need a little sweet pick-me-up, just make a sip or two and you'll instantly feel refreshed and awake. I've already shown how to sneak an entire packet of Oreos to school, but since I love this so much, I found one more way to smuggle mini Oreos in class. Take a piece of long, slightly curved piece of wrapping or crafting paper like this one. Place a mini Oreo pot on top and start wrapping the paper around it by rolling the container forward. When the entire Oreo pot is covered, take a piece of tape and secure the wrapping paper in place. Open up this sweet box of goodness. Take a bunch of coloring pencils or other pens and stick them in our Oreo container. From teacher's perspective, this looks like a normal pencil pot, but you're able to snack on this goodness during lectures. How smart! Mini Oreos are even more convenient to sneak to school than their original sized brothers. They're just perfect for one bite and less messy but more sneaky, which is exactly what we want. My mouth is watering just by looking at this. This idea can be used for any other snacks and treats that are packaged in a pot, like the awesome jelly beans or nuts and dry fruits if you want a healthier alternative. So next time you're in a grocery store, take a look and see what pot packaged snacks you can find. Then just take some wrapping paper plus pencils and let the fun begin. Oh, these candy drops really remind me of my childhood. I used to adore them, and I still do. So here's an amazing way to sneak them to school. Open up a notebook and grab an X-Acto knife. You want to basically cut off the bottom part of all the pages in the notebook while leaving the front and back covers intact. Doing this will give us plenty of space to sneak these candy drops to class. Simply stick them on with a bit of double-sided tape. Now that's a lot of these fruity little drops, right? Enough for you and all of your classmates. The fact that they come in so many delicious flavors is always exciting. With this hack, you'll have them always on hand whenever your sugar level drops too much during class. I really want to take this fruity, chewy candy to school, but how can we fit them in a box full of pencils? Here's an idea. Take all the coloring pencils out of the box. Now take a bunch of shorter coloring pencils and place them inside. This way we cover the opening on one side, but we still have plenty of free space on this side. And yep, you guessed it, we're gonna fill it with a ton of chewy candy drops. Come on little sweeties, inside the pencil box you go. How cool is this? We still have our perfectly working coloring pencils on one side and loads of sneaky sweet treats on the other. That's absolutely amazing and extremely convenient to take to school. When you're feeling a bit perkish during your teacher's lectures, just grab one of these and you'll feel much better in a second. Oh yeah! Skittles are a good old favorite of so many people, so finding a way to enjoy them during class is a must. Take a pencil pot plus a little rectangular piece of thicker paper and slide it inside the pot like this. The paper divides the pot in 2 halves. We're gonna fill one with lots of pens and pencils. The other half will be way more exciting and sweet because that's where we're gonna put our delicious Skittles. You can fit so many in here. How awesome! And of course, feel free to put in other treats of your choice. Smarties, little chocolates, pretzels, whatever you prefer. This idea is so simple and versatile plus completely safe because there's no way the teacher would be able to see what you're hiding in that pencil pot of yours. Okay, how epic is this giant long candy belt? It's pretty insane and I mean it in a positive way. Come on, I'll show you how you can sneak it to school. Grab a scotch tape dispenser and take a tape out. Roll the rainbow belt in a swirl and place it inside the dispenser to replace the tape. Pop the front plastic part on and you got yourself a candy tape which is so tasty, cool, and it just goes on and on and on. There's no fear that you could run out of it anytime soon. You can do the same trick with the bubblegum tape. In the dispenser it goes. Cover it with the lid and voila! Have you ever seen better tape dispensers? Not me! These are out of this world. You can take them to class with no worries at all and you'll have a sweet snack plus a delicious bubblegum always available to calm down those sweet cravings. There's so much gum and candy in here, so don't forget to share some of it with your classmates too.
Butterflies are insects, and most of the butterflies are also plant eaters. Ladies, are you following here? Yes. Good. You'll be examining tomorrow. Okay, butterflies are also very pretty. They have all these fun colors.
These meringue treats are delicate, yummy, and they just melt when you put them in your mouth. All you need to sneak them in class are some pencils. Remove the eraser from a pencil if it has one, otherwise just skip the step. This is where we're gonna put our meringue. Simply press it on the pencil. This is very easy to do since meringues are very fragile. Ta-da! It took like what, 5 seconds and we're all set to sneak meringues to class. Your schoolmates and teachers will think that these are just the usual pencil toppers. But only you will know that yes, these are pencil toppers, but very special and delicious kind. If you want, you can spice them up with some glue. Of course not, because something else is hiding in this bottle instead. Take an empty, non-toxic glue bottle and wash it super duper well. The bottle has to be really clean if you want to try this hack. All we gotta do is squeeze lots of chocolate sauce inside the glue bottle. This one is full, so let's put the lid back on and it is sneaking class approved. You can squeeze some of that yummy chocolate on the meringue and it will taste even better. You can also put some on cookies, Oreos, or have it straight from the tube. Yum yum! Crayon boxes are pretty big and completely non-see-through. This makes them a perfect candidate to be my little helper when sneaking candy to school. Take all the crayons out. Let's replace them with these chewy fruit sticks that have a similar shape as crayons. If you want, you can cut away a bit of wrapper on the sides to make them fit even better. And if you need some crayons for school, you can even leave 1 row of crayons and 1 row of candy sticks. That way you'll have both available during class. Anyway, I'm sure you will enjoy your candy sticks a lot. They are delicious, fruity, and sweet. Bingo!
Yummy!
Have Have you ever tried those cool melody lollipops? They're so much fun. And the idea on how to smuggle them in class is straight up epic. Take a jumbo marker and pull out the felt tip and the ink tube. Next, take a melody pop. There's a thinner stick inside the main one. Pull it out and grab the front part of the marker. Insert the stick through the opening at the tip. Now you want to slide the melody lollipop on the thinner stick again, like that. Time to take the marker housing and oh no, my lollipop is too big to fit in. You have to use a larger marker or eat your lollipop a bit so it becomes thinner. What a tasty solution. Now the lollipop fits inside the marker perfectly so it's ready to bring to school. And that's a creative way to smuggle a lollipop to class, right? Who would have thought that you can have one inside your marker? Besides being very tasty, these candies are also perfect to pull a sneaky little prank on the teacher. And just be careful so you don't get caught.
What's that noise?
As you can see, it's better to leave the sweets outside the classroom, and if you're very hungry, opt for something healthy instead. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, and I'll see you very, very soon. Mwah! Bye-bye!